The most valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
Object.
Object to the test!
Hi there guys, welcome back into another European session on this Tuesday. Little bit of a neutral market across the board today as we pull back from last week's run up. So what we'll do today is going to concentrate mainly on Bitcoin. Going to have a quick look as always of where we have come from and where we are possibly going. Not going to concentrate too much on alts today. Join us in the US session later on live in the TRDR Discord, links below for that. So let's have a little review of where we've come from and where we are possibly going on Bitcoin. Last week, good morning, looks like most assets need to auction price a little lower, then we are ready. Are you? Okay, so that was last week, and then come Thursday, I wanted to do a little bit of a European live session because we're hitting some nice price action down there and seeing that Bitcoin was pretty big and was looking for a rise up. Okay, so if we just go and have a look at that, that was in this zone here. If you were following along with the order flow and the live session, we got a nice move up from the bid down here. Nice easy risk reward longs right here right now on Bitcoin. Just battling a little bit, aren't we? Okay, so just going back a second, so that was last week, nice move up, really good. We then come into weekend low volume liquidity, 7 hours till Trump pumps our bags. This was Saturday night. What a load of shit, to be honest. Bitcoin will do what Bitcoin needs to do to grab the best liquidity and auction price. Never follow anyone like this, to be honest, and long your longs into supply zones, especially on a weekend. Okay, so we actually on Saturday in the Discord, we were actually hedging some short positions. Mentioned that to all the guys. Hedged a short position on Bitcoin, hedged a short position on Indian. Quick in and out, no swing positions or anything like that. Thanks to liquidity, back to business on Monday. Okay, and here we are today. All right, so yesterday morning, good morning. Monday Multiverse Bitcoin View, seeing a lot of FOMO longs up here into heavy Coinbase Pro and Bitstamp supply. Monday Funday, tickle price over 70k, then let's run it back to 67 and take the weekend lows. Okay, so we're just looking for a little rise up here. All right, looking for a little rise up. Really solid heavy supply. I mean, look at this from Bitstamp especially, and they actually chased this down as well. Coinbase Pro supply. Binance didn't have anything much to favour. Okay, but then Perps Market, Binance Futures, dropping that order block down at 67k to give you a little bit of a clue as well. So overhead spot supply, Perps Market ready a little bit lower. Okay, what happened? We got a nice drop. Okay, we got a really nice drop on Bitcoin. Bid is still to be seen just right here right now, but shared that in the academy, private academy Discord as well. If you're interested in joining this, go grab a link from below. Mega in-depth course and admission obviously to this private section of the TRDR Discord. But shared that with the guys yesterday. Said, look, if we just tick up a little bit over this 70k level, we didn't even go that high, to be honest. We only ticked just over 70k. Looking to short a hedge position back to 67k. Just day trade, you know. I'm still favouring up in general. But we got that move, and it was very nice. All right, guys, so let's just go and have a look at where that was. So we just ticked 70,091, probably a little bit different on some exchanges, and here we are now. If we just go and have a look at the daily then, okay, so this was our daily, and this was actually the Fibonacci time from last Thursday. Okay, so weekly gave us our lows here, okay, down in that 54k level. Okay, so weekly fib time to daily fib time, so that was your weekly fib time back here. Daily fib time here, nice wick, giving us our push up. Okay, and this is the zone that I've mentioned for a while that I do want to come and confirm now. So we're dropping back a little bit here, which is absolutely fine. I want to find a bid around here. Okay, we're going to have to watch the order flow in the TRDR console to see where that comes in. But this is still your zone to flip. Okay, I'm just going to call it 67k. This is still the zone I want to flip. But nice daily fib time giving us our push up for our time frame. Yep, coming back to this trend line, absolutely fine with that. Just wondering if we do want to just deviate this a little bit and then come back and go from here. That would be a nice play, because I'm not seeing any major bid right here right now. I'm sure we get some better volume in the US session, and it will give us a better clue. But yep, nice head short positions, one from the weekend and then one yesterday into the US session. Short hedges from higher time frame, longs, spot bags and whatever. Okay, so pushing up now on the hourly time frame, not too bad at all, but a lot of work to do. I think we could still churn out this area down into 60k, 66k, maybe even 65. I'd say maybe deviate this trend line a little bit and then push on from there. Higher time frame, I still think everything's looking constructive. Let's go and check some order flow in the TRDR console. Right then guys, here we are in the TRDR console. If you're interested in some in-depth market analysis and edge and access to that private section of the Discord, go and check out the Academy courses. There are some free stuff here, but if you're really struggling and you're in need of more edge, go and check out the market-driven data analysis, okay? Really good in-depth course that myself and the guys have put together. All right, let's jump in. I'm going to say that we're going to concentrate on Bitcoin a little bit more right here, right now, because altcoins, I'm not seeing too much demand really at the minute. Okay, so your main order block now on BTC, on Binance Spot, one of the largest markets, 65k. Okay, so we've had a little bit of bid here already. Am I convinced? No, not quite yet, to be honest. I do have to say, give it a couple of hours and see if we can go fill this zone. That's your biggest order block right now. Okay, this was our major selling from Bitstamp yesterday. Okay, just up at that 70k level. We just ticked over 70k. Perps probably ticked a little bit higher, and you can see they were just chasing down. So I do have to say, it's one key factor in classic TA versus order flow is I was actually looking for a tick over 70. Maybe 70,200 or something, okay? But then watching the order flow as it happens, okay, if you had gridded limit orders up here or something, or you're just looking to market order in a little bit high, if you're watching the order flow at this time, pre-US session yesterday, as the volume kicks in, you will have seen that the supply got heavier, and just rotated down. So you had to just execute in this zone as best as possible and get your hedge position in. A little bit of bid from those guys. Now, something that has to be said, Coinbase Pro absolutely not interested in this zone whatsoever. They've still got triple band supply up here. Okay, nearest order block, same as Binance, 65k. All right, a few other exchanges, Kraken, a little bit of interest, but nothing to shout about too much. 65k there from the USD. Main contender that I would watch as always, Perps market from Binance coming in a little bit here now. Again, 65.5 to 65k. But just in general, if you're looking at the overall aggregated depth, we've got no real aggregated depth here, okay? Quick check of volume then while we're here, 15-minute time frame. Okay. Lackluster weekend volume. This whole area, lackluster weekend volume. No real edge. I'm not going to call these bear divs on the CVD or anything, okay? But open interest, very heated, very high. Funding was rising a little bit, so I'm sure there was a lot of FOMO longs going in that area up there. Liquidity was rising a little bit. You can just see the RSI metric on that open interest there. So, look, today, what can we say about today? I'm just going to be watching the order flow. I don't think there's anything wrong with holding a little bit head short if you're in from this zone and seeing if we can come fill this area out at all. I think that 65k zone could be quite key. But yeah, you just need to keep an eye on the aggregated depth now. We've got no real depth of book whatsoever. Might not take much. Maybe in the next 12, 24 hours, we come down, really start to fill this zone up, okay? But you want well over like 400 million, okay? Higher aggregated book depth, the better. And right here, right now, yeah, no one's really interested, to be honest, not at the minute. Maybe 2.5 to 5% away would give us a little bit of bid. Where does that take us? Probably down to that 65k, doesn't it? Yeah, 2.5 to 5% away. Go and fill out this zone, then we might do a bit of business. But at the minute, I would be happy to hold a few head short positions, okay? And I'm certainly not seeing any immediate bid come in on alts. Let's just take a quick look at ETH, because there is a quick look at ETH. Yeah, similar kind of order block there on ETH at 32.50. Okay, so just watch that one if BTC comes down as well. But certainly the ETH chart is it's not been as good as Bitcoin, to be honest. The order flow has not been as good, so keep an eye on Bitcoin and see what Big Boy wants to do. Join us in the TRDR Discord live at the US session, and then we'll do another YouTube live on Thursday. But if the price action gets volatile and we do start to see something exciting, we'll certainly do a YouTube live before then. All right, guys. Cheers.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?